We are gonna be live on the Meow Mom. Yes, now checking. Am I gonna be live? Am I live? Am I live? I think so. Alright, yes, I'm live. Let me just put it on Twitter as well. Okay, now everybody. And yes, everyone. Kachi in the house, dear. Welcome to the Caturteer-Channel, dear. Kachi is an animated art artist, Vtuber. I do Live2D animation art and a bit of gaming. Yes, but on this channel, I will only do Live2D and maybe a bit of animations on ya. So if you'd like to know more about Live2D, how to do the rigging process and all, remember to subscribe to the channel. And if this video helped you in any way or form, please give me a like, yeah, and share with your friends and all. And without further ado, let's start explaining today's video. Yes. So for today, what I'll be doing is I actually received this Photoshop file directly from Minimal Art. Yes. Alright, who's the artist for this model? So what's gonna happen right now is I'm actually gonna be looking through the different layers, expanding some of the layers, alright, as well as merging, deleting, renaming, basically preparing everything here for its Live2D portion of it. Yeah. Alright, so without further ado, let's start looking through the thing. Alright, so first thing first, what I mainly love to look through is what if there's like any reference or what the left, but knowing minimal art, her references are just strong references. Okay, now next up, I will be going to look at, you know, let's go in per order. Yeah. Alright, so first up we have the fringe, we have the highlights here. Okay, and I need to know which layer belongs to which one. Yeah. So this fringe 1, fringe 2. Remember whatever you name here now is what's gonna be on over on the Live2D side as well. So what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm actually trying to figure out which layer do I want to like keep it as it is, which layer do I want to modify, which layer do I want to rename and all. Yeah. Okay, so looking at this, fringe 1 and highlight 1 should be one layer. Merge layers. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna call this FH1. Alright. Next up, we've got the second fringe. Okay, the second fringe layer. I'm also going to rename this merge layer and call this FH2. Alright, so FH in my sense here is front hair 1, front hair 2. Yes, yeah. And this one's gonna be FH3. And the last one here is gonna be FH4. However, I am gonna do a duplicate of FH4 just in case, because I do notice that there's no back layer here. So what I mean by back layer is, at this stage I notice there's like no back hair. So I may take an FH4 later on and convert it to a back hair. So I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it at the front somewhere here, and then just invisible. So, yep, this is for me to like take note. Okay, that is my spare. Sometimes I do duplicate layers to ensure that I can do more layers later on. Yeah. Alright, but actually looking at this, I might actually name this a top because this might end up becoming a top of the head. So normally I FH top. Alright, so sometimes I do like change things based on what I require. And hello Elemental Boy, ting tong ting ya. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. So today working on Lexverse model. Right now it's going pretty okay. I mean, we are still in the early stages. I don't know what I have in the model exactly, so I'm actually looking at this for the first time. Yes, yeah. Alright, so you can have my, you know, like my purest understanding of how I look at things here. Alright, so for the highlight layer, let's just hide this first. Side hair. Okay. So I'm just move it out to have a look at it. Okay. So side hair with this. Side hair with this. Okay, how's the side hair? And side hair 4 is below here. So this 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this one is this one. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is for the side hair, I'm just gonna merge each of the individual layers. Okay. Alright, so this one is more on the outside. Got it. Let's merge this group. And this one is gonna be this one. Okay, now merge this group. Okay, so this way I've actually sort of extracted most of the layers here. Alright, and then next thing I need to decide is what. My phone's being noisy. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing next here is, with all this now set up, okay, I need to decide which layer is gonna be, you know, like in charge of the what's this called? This shine part. You see? So before, okay, let me just split left and right first, yeah. Okay, Ctrl G, split. Alright, so I basically grouped it together. Alright, and yes, yeah. Let's have fun with the layers, yeah. I mean, the layer she provided is quite okay, but I probably have to do some edits here. I mean, it's normal that I do edits, so that's fine, yeah. Partly why I'm doing today's video, because normally people ask what kind of edits I do to the models, so this is so-called a simpler model per se, yeah. So I guess it's a good time to like show what edits do I do, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now with everything all set up, yeah, and okay, get just a little bit, go and get some rest, okay, Elemental Boy, and hello, Jai Monopole, yes, yeah, and Lex, wait, Lex workout, Lex first, eh, we got 2 Lexes here, okay, so, let me see, this and this, okay. I'll handle the right side first, okay, yeah. Alright, so with the hair highlights, what I'm gonna do this time, yeah, is I'm gonna yeet up one side, you see, yeah, first. And this hair will be linked to this layer, you see. Side hair 1. Does it go behind, I think? So fucked up. Okay. Hey, so this is going to be SH. Okay. I'll change this later on. Okay, so I'm going to name all this first here. SH1. Okay, SHR1. No. I should call this SH1. Yes, SH1 do? Okay, yeah. Alright, so what the reason why I'm doing this here is right now the left and the right is actually symmetrical, yes, yeah. So I'll basically just make a note that, you know, they're symmetrical later on, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll actually ensure that, you know, the layers are symmetrical. So one of them I will probably not later mesh that one. I'll just use it as reference layers here. We don't have readings on YouTube, I'm sorry, Nia. Am I wearing something new? Yes, I'm wearing something new today, Nia. In case you didn't notice, yeah, for those who did not notice, and no, like her, no hacking me, okay? For those who didn't notice, yes, I am now wearing a OL outfit. Yes, for tutorials, yeah. You're smart. You're very sharp, right, Nia? It's sharp on the outfit, Nia. Elemental Boy? Yes, business cat today, Nia. Okay, so basically this one is gonna be linked to this one. Yeah. SH4, so this will be SH4 highlights. Hey, so this will enable me to later on just link it SH4. So these are some of the markings I do. Which layer I'm going to tie it to here is all marked there. Okay. So this is SHL. Side hair left, side hair right. Yes. Thank you so much, Element of Anya. And see, I actually enjoy the stream instead of watching chat. Yeah. Today is just a relaxing stream. This is actually going to be more of a tutorial stream here. So the reason why I chose to do this on YouTube specifically is to ensure that no redeems, no distractions. So anybody who wants to see the entire work process can actually come here and see the entire work process here. So this is like a proper catalog of what I, what I do. You see here. Okay, so once again, this one, let me delete the site. Okay, so this will be SHL Shine 4. Okay. Alright, then I'll just name this one SHR Shine 4. So both of these layers will be tied to tied to the same thing but different sides here. Okay, the highlights. Alright, so the shines all set up already. The side hair all set up. Okay, so this will be SH. This will be FH front hair. You see here? Okay, I'm gonna take these two and put this under split. So this is for me, that okay, these layers are all ready. And I can just invisible this, everything is there. Okay. Let's move on to the next part here. What is this? Hey, this is sketch. Okay, I'll keep the sketch first, just in case. Yeah. Okay. Alright, time to go on to the faces. Yeah. Alright, so we have the default face. We have this. We've got the nose. Let me have a look at the nose. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so for the nose here, yeah, I have the glint, so I'll put this nose shine, nose line. Okay, and I'll just set up this way. Alright, basically I prefer the line, that means the dot here, to actually be in front of all the shines. This is but I move left and right, it makes it a lot more easier to deal with, yeah. Okay, night, me have all the cat photo you want dreams in ya. And yes, yeah. Okay, and will I play Elden Ring? No, I have no intention to play Elden Ring, yeah. It's way too hard for me, yeah. Okay. Alright, so right now over here I have quite a few things here that I see as potentially a problem. So I'm going to create multiple groups here for me actually move in the multiple layers. Yes, yeah. Okay, so yep, and just created empty groups first. So first one will be eyes. Okay. This one would be mouth. Shades. Alright, so for now I'm saying this tree. There may be more, I'm not sure yet. But I say I have not actually been through the layers at all. I don't know what I'm going through here yet. Alright, so this is my first impression for everyone who wonders what I'm doing here. So we have the default eyes. Okay. Default closed eyes and eyes. Okay. Let's sort this out first. Like, divide them first here. Okay, so this will be default. I'll drop this under eyes. Easier. So basically I'm now splitting them accordingly to each of the individual layers here. Alright, so this is the brow. Oh yeah, we have browns. Okay, I forgot this browns. Okay, browns. So this is the default. Alright, so this okay, you know what? Let me just extend this out for time being. Not this one, this one. Alright, so that chat can actually see what's going on. I'm sorry I didn't do that, yeah. Yeah, so you can see what I'm doing it, yeah. Okay, night elemental. Yes, yeah. Alright, so yes, you can actually see how I'm doing it here. So the browse, default, and the open mouth. Okay. Open mouth, closed mouth. This is concept default, just one default layer. Default. Okay. Put this under the mouth, and then we have the shades here. Alright, that's going to be a default blush. Yeah. Default blush. I might change the layout later on here, but I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I'm going to change later on based on whatever I see here. Okay. Word face. Okay, I've got the word browns. Good. Let me put this on the browns first. Okay, I've got hue. So this hue is under shades. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then I've got the default eyes copy. What's the difference between this and the default eyes here? I'll put worried eyes first. I can't see the difference. I'll see it later on here. Okay, worried eyes. It might be just the eyeshadow. I'm not sure yet. Dimple. Where is this dimple? Okay, the dimple is with the mouth. So I'll just take this in the mouth. I'll just change it to worried mouth. Worried mouth. And put this under the mouth here. Why did I put this here? Okay, worried eyes to worried eyes. Okay. Alright, so everything's all set up properly. By default, do I see any difference? I don't see any difference here. Okay. It might be the same mouth, same eyes, I mean, yeah. So we'll worry about that later on, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is basically, you know, sorting things out before I actually go into the different layers and start seeing which is which, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we have the pouting. So pouting, I have the browns. Okay. Pout mouth open, pout mouth close. Alright, yeah. Alright, so this is also the timing where I start to decide how am I going to start out, you know, which animation style it's gonna have, yeah? It's basically decided here, yeah. Pout blush. You know, if you did watch my minimal one, yeah, I had some things like how am I gonna, you know, set minimals, eyes, which eye movement, which eye rigging, yeah, or which method of animation, yes, yeah, which method of splitting and all. This is actually all decided in the Photoshop level, yeah. Okay. What program am I using? I'm using Photoshop. Yes, yeah. When you're starting out layers, I still feel Photoshop is the best. But I do not believe that Photoshop is always the best for you know, drawing. Yes, yeah, but for layer sorting out and masking and all, I think Photoshop is the best when moving into Live2D. Hands down. I mean, it's called PSD format for a reason. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so right now I'll also be turning off some layers so that I can have a better you know, a better view of what I'm working with. Okay, so let's move on. Alright, so let me first remove the shades. Okay, remove the mouth, remove the eyes, and let's work on the browns first. Yeah. Alright, so browns are generally quite simple. I'm just gonna merge all the layers first. Yeah. Alright, so generally most browns are mirrored. Please double check this on your model, like, you know, when you receive a model, please give it a proper check here. Alright, and then we go for the default. I'm going to deplete default first. I'm going to put this as brow reference. Hey, so this is really important here because when in Live2D, I will actually use this brown reference to do the mirroring of one side to the other side here. This allows me to actually, you know, ensure that it's well aligned and there's no misalignment here. So this is a very important reference here. Like having a reference layer is very important. Yes, yeah. You just put this under ref. Alright, so under reference, I will actually put in like a lot of layers that I'm gonna, like, you know, I've duplicated and merged it so that I can have reference on how to animate it here. And some things like open mouth, closed mouth, I may not keep everything here. Alright, so for the browns, now that I've got the default duplicated, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to delete one side here. So going to my Live2D, I only have one brown, but one side is new. So those will pout brown, Warred brown, default brown is new. Hey, so this I've done up the browns. Browns can disappear first. Actually, I'll put them in this thing called facial. Yeah. I mean, I just call it facial because that's how I name it. If you've seen how I did my rigging, I also have like a deformer called facial where all the face parts are inside. So it's basically the similar thing. Okay, for eyes, I'm gonna straight out say I'm gonna work on the default eyes first. Yes, yeah. Yes, I want to know how the default setting for the eyes is gonna be like. What's the setting gonna be like and all? Yes, yeah. So the go-to is usually to settle the default first, yeah. Okay, so if you can see this lid over here, I will be let's see. Yep, I can merge it. Alright, so first thing first, yeah, I'm gonna take the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna remove the default close first, and I'm gonna duplicate this. Merge group. Alright, so when you're doing this, take very close care to the iris because some artists have a habit of having both iris different here. For minimal art, because I know her art style here, both iris are the same here. So if the iris are different, you cannot just merge everything and leave it as a, you know, eye reference here. This won't work. Alright, you have to, like, you know, make sure your iris is separate, and then you actually plan a lot more there. Yes, yeah. So let me just drop this into here, reference first. Okay, so looking at the close default eyes. Alright, we have the lids. I know minimal calls them lids here, I call it eyeline. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yeet like one entire side. I'm not gonna bother about this. I don't like to have extra details there. I won't call it details. Extra things there, yeah. So I'm just gonna yeet like everything on one side, yeah. Min also causes pupils. I'm just gonna yeet everything on one side. Since I already know her style is a complete just mirror over here. But like, do remember, don't just yeet without knowing what you're yeeting here. Always double check because there are times where I accidentally yeeted them and I will go like, oh no, I did it wrongly. Cheese cat ears. Okay. Anyway. Alright, once you're done with preparing the layers for you to mark, next thing you're gonna do is start sorting out which is which. Okay, yeah. So normally this part, she called the lid, I call it the eyeline here. This is usually behind everything. So I'll put close line, close default line. Yeah. And I will locate this on the other side as well. This one. Here. Alright, close. No, open. Default line. Here. Alright, so with this all done, this is the eyeshadow. Here. Eyeshadow, no change. Okay, so with this, the close and open line, I'm just gonna put it together. So this is all at the back of the eye itself here, right now. Actually, you can't see the close one, I know, but because it's all behind. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna set up the side here. The eye white, simple eye white, no change. I just change it to white, default white, sorry. Default white. Okay, and then next up we have the eyeshadow. Alright, the eyeshadow here. Okay. Let's just remove the masking. I personally don't like to... I know sometimes this can be tough on the artist here, but sometimes the masking I prefer it to, like, you know, be on the masking layer itself here. So sometimes I do my own, you know, preparation of the masking stuff here. I'm preparing the masking layer for myself here. So okay, let me show you an example. Let's say this eye pupils, I want to have some masking here. I'll move the masking over here. Okay, the new layer, color it in a obnoxious color. In this case, let's use blue. Is everything covered or something? Okay. Oh, it's because I have the thing there. Okay, so you know, just color it out based on whatever I need. Okay, then I'll just apply the mask, and this will be the mask layer here. Right, this is normally when I need to, like, you know, copy up the mask. I do this here. If not, you don't have to. I know this is mask of the white eye white here and here, but sometimes when people use masking for, like, you know, different parts now, yeah, I do that. Do I ever create extra layers? I always do, yeah. I always do it, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm like forever creating extra layers. Like just now was an example how I create mask layers, yeah. Okay, and the extra layers usually is for the hair and for the clothes. I'll explain it on you. The eyes and all, usually I delete more than I create, yeah. Alright, so this one I just call Iris. It's just my naming method, yeah. Okay. Oh, I realized my English is dead. Right now. Alright, so once we have that done, okay, let's go on to working on the iris first. Okay. So I know, you know, people have different names for everything here. I just call them shines, so I just put S1. I'm just, yes, yeah. So like, I understand it's fine, yeah. S2, S3. This is going to S4. Yep. So if you notice the way I'm doing it, yeah, it's pretty different, yeah. Middle. Let me just close this one first. Close eyelashes first. Yeah. Okay. Middle color. Yeah. I know the naming is weird. Don't. So long I understand, or whoever is reading understands, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is the middle. Middle iris. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be the iris line. Okay. Highlight. What's the highlight? Okay. Lower shine. Okay, and then let's look at the hue. Alright. Lower color. Base color. Alright, so for the lower shine here, I am gonna split this further as well. You see? Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna be doing is let's eat this part. You see? Okay, next one, let's eat this the left side first. You see? Okay. And now we eat this the right side. You see? So what I'm doing here is I'm actually first splitting the shines over here. You see? So I'm gonna name this 1, 2, 3. Okay, lower shine 1. So some people do ask me, how am I able to like get certain range of movement or certain effects, yeah? Usually this come with additional splitting based on what I think is required, yeah? And hello Jojo! Hi yeah, how's it going, yeah? And wait, this is live? Yes, this is live, yeah, Jojo? Hey. Alright, so this iris is done. Okay, so iris, the whites are done. Basically the back part is done, yeah? Let's sell the next one, lower lash. Lower lash will stay as lower lash. Usually I have nothing much to do with this, just... Okay. Alright, the lashes here. Okay, this is something I will also split. Okay, yeah. So let's go for... Alright, so I split this is so that I can do the physics later on, yeah? Okay, so this is gonna be L1, L2. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so for this one, I also got the close one first. Okay, yeah. Technically, I can work it on a single layer because of the art style. I'm now thinking if I want to split this layer, yeah, like this layer. It's like this layer. I'm thinking if I want to split it, yeah. I know I'm going to merge the gleam down, this is for sure, so let me just merge this now. But this layer, I'm thinking if I want to split it right now. I'm thinking how am I going to transition from this to this. Basically I'm running it like a mental, you know, mental run through in my mind, yeah? How am I going to like move from open to close? Yeah. This is going to slide open and this is going to stay this way, yeah? The best way is actually split it and yeah, split it, yeah. So I know sometimes people go like, huh? What's splitting here? What's splitting? Is that splitting for this? Yeah. So this splitting actually makes it a lot easier when I'm working on this later on, yeah. It's optional, but at the same time, yeah, this allows me to have like, you know, a different level of control over the layers later on, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this I've gotten this part all sorted out here. Yes, yeah. Alright, so I call this side lash. Side lash. Alright, an upper lash. Yes, yeah. So the main difference is I'll just remove this part. Yes, yeah. It will not be that obvious in the rigging itself, yeah, because I usually try not to make it that obvious, yeah. Upper lash. Okay. So later on during the rigging, I have more options of movement later on. Yeah, and this is gonna be a close lash. Yeah. Close lash. Okay, and then this one over here, this two, I'm gonna probably walk them from this two, yeah. So what will happen here is I'm gonna put sorry. Upper lash, lower lash, yes, yeah. Lash. Okay, default lash. Ref. Alright, so now that I have the reference set up here, yeah, I'm just gonna drop this in the reference instead of like using this as a layer, yeah. Okay, there you go. Alright, so with this, I've finished preparing the entire default eyes, yes, yeah. Okay, remember, turn all layers on so that they don't weirdly disappear in Live2D. Okay, default eyes. Okay. Let me just move this out here so I can delete this default layer. Yes, grouping I mean. Yes, yeah, empty groups. Alright, and then we're done with the default. Let's go into the worried. Because if I'm not wrong, worried and default is the same eyes. Yep, there's no change in the eyes here. So what I'm going to be doing right now here for worried is I just hit this out. Okay, so this is sometimes they do repeat this kind of expressions so that they know what they're doing sometimes. Yeah. And hello Amy James, good afternoon. How's it going for you now? Okay, yeah. So right now, okay, the glint here, the lid's closed. And the pout eyes. So for the pout eyes, I'm going to keep it pretty much a closed eye. Right, closed eye. Is that right, Tom? Okay. I'm going to pretty much keep it a closed eye rather than open, close, yeah. So similar to Minimal's one, yeah. Okay, so we've got the glint. Glint can merge with this, yes, yeah. Lash. Pout. Lash. Okay, yeah. Wait. Oh no! Kochi messed up. Wrong one. Wrong one. This is no, it's this is gonna be pout line. Pout eye line. Yes, yeah. And then the pout glint. Gonna merge this down. Yeah. Close pout. Okay. Alright, so this I'm done. Pout. Okay. So the eyes done. I'm gonna drop it in the facials first. Okay, the brows are always above the eyes. Okay. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then let's move on to the next layer, yeah. I know, right? I never mess up, yeah. Mess up does not exist, yeah. Okay, so next one, let's go to the... Actually, before the mouth, let's do the shades first. Because, I want to talk something about the shades here. Because shades are something that I always... you know, this is where a bit of complication can come in. So let's do the shades first. Okay. Alright, so bringing up all the facials. I need this for the shades. So for the shades, I've got the hue. So this is the worried hue. Worried shade. Okay, yeah. Alright, pout blush is here. Is there anything? Blush lines, okay. Can just merge this here, no issue. Same thing here. Merge this, no issue. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now the thing is the positioning of this here. So if you notice, hey, let's go to the eyes and just do some quick example here. Okay, I'm gonna close the pout eyes first. So if you notice in the eyes, even if I remove the default white shadow, alright, I need to make a decision whether I want the shades to actually affect the eye color like this here, or do I want the shades to you know, this word shape to actually be in a situation where something like this. Hey, what affects the eyeshadow, but it does not affect the eye itself here. So this is, you know, some artistic decisions sometimes I see based on the character sheet and all. So this actually affects how you're going to do the layering for this here. Alright, in this case, because it's a chibi, I think it looks nicer this way. Like over here, you can choose here. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Alright, dear. Okay, this is one option I have. The other option is I'll have to put it in between here. Yeah, yeah, both ways work, but it's, as you can see, it gives a very different effect now, and basically where you put it does affect where each thing goes here. So next thing, when it comes to the blushing, the pout blush here, this is also, you trust me. Okay, I'm gonna go with this thing here. Okay. Alright, so when it comes to blush, alright, what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna pull out the eyeshadow. Is here. And I'm gonna put the blush behind the eyeshadow. So this allows, you know, the proper laying to be happening, and just in case if let's say the blush goes slightly above or below, yeah, you know, the eyeshadow will be blushed instead of like, you know, shading over the blush. Then it looks weird. Yes, yeah. Alright, so something at this stage is where you need to handle a lot of like how you're gonna handle layering and everything. So your eyeshadow may not necessarily be with everything else here. So sometimes I do have like a folder, like I put a group here, yeah, with all the eyeshadows inside here. Eyeshadow, eye bags, eye, everything here. Except the main eye components and the lines here. Yeah. So those is normally what I do, but because I don't really have like, you know, a lot to hide here. I don't have a lot of layers to work with this time. Alright, so I won't have to do that. So in this case, yep, the facials is done. I've put in the shades here. And personally, I always put the mouth below all the shades. Yes, yeah. I mean, it's just a preference, but that is what I do here. Some people prefer to put the mouth layers above, some prefer below. But usually I put them below so that, you know, the mouth layer gets shaded in a way, yeah. Okay. Alright, next up. This is something where oh yeah, that's something that I think I can also explain here. I'm just going to talk about which line is in front and all. So I'll make sure the nose lines, okay, the line of the nose, like this red line here, this black line is above this shade. Yes, yeah. However, I will make sure that the shine of it is actually below the blush. Yes, yeah. I'll make sure this below the blush and ensure that it's also affected by the blushes now. Alright, so the black part is not affected, the white part is affected. So this one layering can be very important here. So my nose grouping here, can just use this since it's now empty. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that, yep, that's a good example of when I'll like move things around here. Okay, let's get to the mouth now. Alright, yeah. Alright, once as always, I like my default in front first so I can see what I'm working with. Yes, yeah. As usually the default one is usually the only mouth that I will have to do the full rigging for. But sometimes I do more than that, yeah. So basically, if you remember my rigging video for minimal, I actually had like different style of mouth rigging and all, like, oh, this is what style, this is what style, yeah. Yes, this is all decided at this point. And based on what I see in the layers here, I'll decide on how I want to do it here. So upper lips, example, this upper lips here is here, glint. Okay. Alright, so now I'm actually seeing how I'm looking at each of the layers and deciding how am I going to plan them and move them around. Yes, yeah. Okay, lower lip, upper lip. Lower lip, lip color. Okay, so there's lipstick here. Okay. Glint. Okay. Alright, so this upper lip layer, this is the teeth, bottom teeth. Alright, the teeth and the tongue, this one is pretty straightforward for me now. It's it's just gonna be part of the inner mouth and the base mouth. Yes, yeah, okay. So talking about base mouth, I will share with you something in a moment, yeah? Okay. Okay, so I'll put all this here first and let's move in closed mouth. I'll handle the inner mouth part later on, yeah. Let's handle closed mouth first. I'll have a look at it, yeah. Alright, so now looking at the closed mouth, I think I pretty much know how I'm going to be handling this, yeah? Okay. So if you notice, Minimal has provided this dimple layers. You see, yeah? So this dimple layers, it does add an extra layer of, you know, movement to the mouth. However, it also limits certain things to the mouth movement here. So what I'll be doing for the dimple layer and the upper mouth, let's see, upper lip. Upper lip and dimple layer is actually the same thing here. Okay. I mean, these two layers are the same, it's just the dimples are changing a bit in terms of position and the color. So if you notice, can you see there's a color difference? Isn't it? Okay. Alright, so this is when I will actually be doing some Photoshop swapping. And can you see this? There's a color difference. Yes, yeah. Alright, so this color difference, you can do it based on doing layer swap. It's a bit advanced, but okay. Even I call it advanced myself, yeah, because it's basically playing around with the textures later on and cheating the system. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we got upper lip. Okay, so this one is going to be the... I'm going to set this here. Upper mouth. Brown, black. Okay. Upper mouth black is this one. Upper mouth brown is this one. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna change this to 1 and 2 for easier reference later on, yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is later I'm going to Photoshop. After I animate everything, I will reload the Photoshop file in, but swap the names, yeah, so the color changes in the second file and copy the file from second file into the first file. Complicated, but that's how it works. I'll probably explain that when I get to this here. Okay, so dimples, let's have one here. This is the closed mouth dimples. I'll use the closed mouth dimples here. Okay, closed mouth dimples. Oh, okay, I'll use the closed mouth dimples. The other one I just put as dimple ref. Dimple ref. Sure, we don't need this out. Okay, get this out. Okay, yeah. It's the lower lips. This one is also going to become a reference here. Brown right now. Okay. Alright, so the lower lips and upper lips, upper mouth, doesn't matter which one, yeah. Okay. Let's bring these two out. Merge this layer. Okay. Open mouth ref. So this is going to be my reference layer here. As you can see, I'm actually throwing in a lot of reference layers here. I cannot keep this version on the lips here because it's neither here nor there, so I'm going to redraw my own bottom lips. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the reason for this here is when you try to, like, you know, bend something that's curved into straight, it looks very weird in Live2D. But from straight to curve, it looks better here. So to solve that problem, I'm going to be using this upper lip here. You see the brown one. Okay. I'm modifying this into a more straight line. You see here? You see here? And then I'll call this lower mouth here. Okay. Alright, same thing for lipstick here. I will use this as the lip color for this one. Yeah. Merge layer. Okay, so this is gonna be lipstick ref. Lipstick ref. Okay. So I'm not gonna use this layer at all, yeah. This layer will be just a reference layer here. I'm gonna drop this in the reference. Yeah. Where did my references go? Okay. Alright, so this lipstick layer will be the so-called the lipstick layer, if that makes sense here. And I'm just gonna merge this two onto one, merge blend in. Okay, and this is gonna be lipstick. Okay. Alright, so lipstick will be above lower lips. Let's hide this. Okay, so for lower lips here now. Okay. Test this one. I don't need this anymore. Lower mouth. Be here. Alright, so for lower mouth next up here, I'm gonna start creating. If you remember the I have a method in minimal one where I have like the top mouth and bottom mouth layer method here. yes, it's time to create the layers for that, yeah. We'll hide this head, and then on the bottom mouth, lower mouth, okay, yeah. I'm gonna start coloring in the layers, yeah, like this, just simple coloring in the layers, yeah. Sometimes this is where I create the layer mask instead, yeah, because some art styles cannot, you know, have a flat color, yeah, so that's why I use the layer mask method, yeah. And hello Raylene, how's it going, yeah? Is the order very important? If you order in Photoshop, it's easier to order in Live2D later on, yeah. And hi Raylene, how's it going for you, yeah? Yeah. Of course, when it comes to ordering the layers, okay, yeah, this is more important for the rigger themselves, yeah, because only a rigger will know how they want the layers to be like, yeah. Does that make sense? I know it sounds a bit weird, yeah, but only the rigger will actually understand how they want each layers to be managed, yeah. So I've never expected this from artists, yeah, because as a rigger, I will, you know, I have to know what is required of what I want to do. Like, I have a vision in my head, yeah. Right, like before I do anything, you need to have like a vision on how you want things to be done, yeah. And then based on the vision, you lay it, yeah. Which is similar to like how just now I was like, okay, how am I gonna layer the blush? How am I gonna layer the eyes? How am I gonna layer the mouth? All this is you know, mentally I've prepared already, like as I'm doing this, yeah. So today I'm actually pretty noisy in terms of like explaining what I'm doing here, because there's just, you know, I'm just sharing my thoughts as I go, you know, about what I'm looking out for, what I'm planning here. Yes, yeah. Alright, so first one, let's do this. I'm gonna start merging down layers here. Upper mouth, merge down, okay, yeah. Okay, so this layer 5, okay, I'm just gonna do this too and merge layers, and do this too and merge layers here. So I explained just now, I will have some color swaps, okay, yeah. So if you notice this too, yeah. Alright, exactly how the color swap will happen, I will show it in Live2D later on, yeah. So yeah, okay, yeah. It's not the only method, but it's my method of doing it. For the color swap, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that I've gotten the base mouth done, let's do the inner mouth. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for the inner mouth right now, let me duplicate the base mouth, and then I will put this under reference because I might need to refer this later on, yeah. As I'm gonna completely change the shape of the base mouth to actually fit how I'm gonna do the rigging is here. Okay, so the front mouth is here. Upper teeth and all this is straightforward. I don't have to do anything. But this base mouth, I hate that it's in this shape right now, yeah. I mean, it's nice as a reference, yeah, but when rigging, I prefer it to be completely round or more neutral shape, yeah. So I will definitely turn this into something like this. Just go to the point, cover up everything, just go to the sides. Okay. I know this is very different, yeah. It's okay if it exceeds because I'll rechange the shape later on side, yeah. Because this layer is actually acting as a mask for basically the tongue and everything else, yeah. So having that sort properly is personally one of the things that I usually try to get done at the start, yeah. Right, so this is going to be default mouth. Okay, now empty this default layer. Okay, and we are done, yeah. And hello, Willowheart. I'm glad you're making this. I'm wanting to learn the rig. Ah, yes, yeah. Actually, Willowheart, for if you check my channel, yeah, you can actually see my previous one with minimal art. The one minimal art, I did not go through the Photoshop file, yeah, which is something that some people requested, yeah. So, which is why I'm doing it this time, yeah. Okay, so if you want to see how I'm doing a rig, a more advanced rig, actually, yeah, check out minimal art one, because minimal art has more of layer management. I showcase a lot more various rigging techniques and mouth techniques, eyes techniques, and all, yeah. It's now the main podcast on rigging hair. Will I be showing that? Yes, I will be showing the rigging of the hair, yeah. But the rigging of the hair that I did for this one versus the one I did for minimal art is actually really different, yeah. So if you actually go to my channel, let me just pull it out first. Yeah. Alright, so the other one actually has a better showcase on how I do a more complex hair, yeah. I'll literally call it a more complex hair because it's a lot more complex, yeah. Hair, minimal art full. Okay. So this is the playlist, the other playlist I have here. So in this playlist, actually, I just share the playlist in chat right now. Yes, yeah. As it has a more complicated style of the hair. So the hair physics, no. How to rig hair plus accessories. Yes, number 4 is the one, yeah. So I've actually put everything into very nice split up positions. Similar for this one, yeah. I will be ending my stream at each chapter to ensure that, you know, the video and the stream is a good reference in future and not just, you know, a good thing to watch now, yeah. Okay, no problem, yeah, Willowheart. I hope helps you. If you need to, you can always drop by Discord. I think the Discord link is in the description. Yes, yeah. If not, let me just pull up Discord. Yes, yeah. Discord. I really add those commands, yeah. Okay. If not, if it's about Live2D, just feel free to drop by the Discord. I'll try to help where I can, yeah. Yeah, this is Discord link. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to set up like the stream elements, commands, and all on my channel, yeah. Yeah, I've not done that. Okay, so right now, can you see the pout? This one then where I will be changing this into the top over bottom method, yeah. Yeah. Top over bottom method, okay. Alright, the cheek, I don't need the cheek. I can yeetus the cheek now. Okay, I can yeetus the... I need a bottom lip. I don't need the top lip. Yes, yeah. Alright, neither do I need a color? Yes, I need the color. The glint. Yes, yeah. Okay, I'll need the glint. I'll need the lip color. Yes. Okay, I'll merge this too. Lipstick. Yes, yeah. Lipstick. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the main color and the bottom lip. Okay, so for the color, I'm gonna change it up a bit and gonna add in more layers of the color here. Yeah. I realize my speaker is on, yeah. And thank you so much, yeah, Willowheart. I hope, yes, you get to learn from my stuff as well, yeah. Yeah. For those who are wondering, is this my main Live2D model that I'm using at the corner? No, this is not my... it's my main model, but not my main outfit, yeah. I'm just using a more simplified outfit, so it's not as distracting and I look more formal. Okay. So, and I also remove most of my expressions to lighten the weight, yeah. It's in the encoding weight, yeah. Alright, so this is going to be the bottom mouth. Let's see the pout again. Before I merge everything, I just want to make sure that everything's in the correct places. Yes, yeah. Okay, I think I can extend this one a bit. Okay, I thought to extend this one a bit here and here. Yes, yeah. Alright. Okay, and think that should be it. Let me just do the color, also expand the color a bit. Alright, so with this, I'm just gonna take this too and merge layers. So there's gonna be bottom pout, okay, pout, lipstick. Alright, so this is gonna be bottom pout and all. I mean, very soon I can just show you roughly how this thing works here. Alright, so this cheek is let me get the head color in. Okay. Alright, so for this cheek over here, I'm gonna start creating this layer here. Just creating a small layer here yeah, for this cheek here. Oh, this will actually act as a cover layer later on here to actually cover up the details from the open mouth. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's merge this one. Pout cheek. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we have the mouth here. We don't need a glint, we don't need a glint. Okay, we just need this. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna create another layer here. Yeah. Right now, am I making layers? Okay, so I actually received the Photoshop file from the artist, but I'm basically editing a layer so that I can do better rigging later on. Yeah. So yes, I'm not drawing the layers per se. Yeah, I'm actually just, you know, editing what the artist has given me. So I personally feel this is a very important part of the rigging. Yeah, because if you don't actually you know, handle the layers properly in the Photoshop part, yeah, you will not be able to not be able to do the rigging in it, yeah. I've seen some really good riggers and the quality of the rigs come out quite badly because the layer was not split properly, yeah. So for me, I personally want to make sure that all the layers I've done is, like, you know, as perfect as it can be. So right now I can just show you a sample of how this thing will move, but I know it's not really complete or perfect, but more or less it'll work something like this, yeah, and then I'll mask this up later on, yeah, and all. Yes. Simple. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this is actually the pout mouth. I'm done with the pout mouth. Yes, yeah. And also, one reason why I chose to do this model, as in doing what I'm showing with this model right now, yeah, is because this model is actually one of the models where I can actually showcase the entire process probably in a single stream. Yes, yeah, because usually I take pretty long to get this done, yeah. But because it's a much simpler model, more of like it's it's a chibi model, I probably can manage this better, yeah. Okay, so the artist actually didn't. Artist like a bit messy. Okay, it's fine. It's actually, this can go below, yeah. Yeah, this can go below, yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the base mouth and the lower lip. Okay, I just close this one first. Actually, I don't even need the closed mouth, yeah. Okay. Okay, he does this? Yes, yeah. So, I will not name which person here because I believe that everybody have their own way of working on things here. But, the eyes actually, like, you know, some vegans will see, oh no, why is the, you know, this person's supposed to be a really good vegan, yeah, but then the artwork comes out pretty, like, the rigging came out really subpar. I go like, wait, are you sure it's rigged by the same person, yeah? And when you actually look at it, it is rigged by the same person, but as the artwork is prepared differently, okay, they were not able to, you know, pull out their best results here. So to me, it's, I don't want to have a client you know, come out with some subpar results. I know he did charge cheaper for that model, you know, but for me, it's, I will always keep my price at a pretty high price. I know it's not always the best, yeah, but I want to make sure that, you know, every single rig that I come up with, yeah, comes out the best it can ever be, yeah. I'm not going to, like, you know, just because I'm on a cheaper project, yeah, I'm gonna like give up on effort. No, yeah. I know I'm not the cheapest rigger out there, but the promise I can give my client is I'll give my 100%. I will also even go beyond what is required of me. Yeah, like, to be honest, yeah, I didn't even tell this client that I'm gonna like edit this Photoshop to this level, yeah. I mean, whatever the artist gave me, I could definitely have gone ahead with it, yeah, but it's just me that I will always want to put things in a, you know, make sure everything is perfect for the client, yeah. Alright, upper mouth. Worried upper. Worried lower, and the last one is worried lipstick. Okay. Alright, so with this, I've got the worried mouth all set up. Okay. Something seems a bit weird. Okay, so right now this thing is popping a bit too much. Let me just yeet this part a bit. Let's yeet a bit of this, should be fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. I know some riggers make low prices and they don't satisfy customers, so I don't understand why price the things they do, yeah. Yeah. I know, Sakuri. Hi, yeah. How's it going, yeah? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today, yes. Sakuri. Yeah. And yeah, there's some riggers who definitely, like, basically whatever art layers you give them, they just work with our art layers, you know. Alright, whereas for me is, I will definitely make sure that the art layers is, you know, well constructed for rigging. Alright, so if this, the facial parts are done, you see? So yeah, this is the reason why I want to actually document my process of how I actually prepare each part here, so that, you know, you have a better idea of what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so next up we have the meat hair, MH. I love how Min has given me a very nice separate MH, because she probably noticed that I'm always like doing this part, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for the highlights here, I think honestly I don't have to split it much. It's just straight out this to this, yeah, much less. Wait a moment. What is this? Oh, she used this for the masking. Got it. Okay, MH. Alright, so for this one, what's gonna happen here? It's gonna be simple. So how much are the layers first? This should be quite straightforward, yeah. Usually, if it's other riggers, other artists, yeah, I might have to go through the layers here, but because I work with minimal arts, pretty often, I pretty much know what she's doing, yeah. So I know how she split the different parts, yeah. So I don't have to like re-look at it, yeah. Like, okay, minimal is just gonna do it this way, yeah. Unless, if she wants me beforehand, which she does, okay, that means she probably has done something different, yeah. She, Kochi, are you sure this part is okay? Yeah. I'll fix it, yeah. So I'm not worried, yeah. She just tell me when she does something different, yeah. But if it's a rigger, if it's an artist that I'm not familiar with, I'll probably look through everything properly, yeah. Now I'm just setting up everything properly, yeah. Like, Okay. Alright, and then I'll just merge down. Hey, so this is actually one of the simpler subs here. So it's just merge down here, merge down. Okay. Alright, so we got everything here. MH1, MH2, MH3, MH4, and MH5. Alright, so MH is basically my term for middle hair. Yeah. I just cut middle hair. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, yeah. And basically, this will be... okay. This will depend on whichever side I delete. Yeah. Okay. I just need this. Delete. Inverse the selection. Go to the other side. Yeah. And delete. Yeah. Okay, so this MHR, which is middle hair right, or middle hair left. For me, I actually, for my easy reference, yeah, my right and left is reversed. Yeah. Okay, then this two just MH. Oh, like literally, my right and then my left is based on like the right I see. So this is my right, and this is my left. I mean, this is just once again, depending on how your clan works, how you prefer to work. Yeah, there's no right or wrong in this. Yeah. Okay. Next up, I got the shades here. I've got the headline. Alright, so once I come to the headline here, this is something I once again will always reposition. Headline would be over here. Okay. Just below the eyes, but not below the blush and all. Okay. Headline is gonna be here. Head shadow will fall under default shadow blush. Where's my blush? Here. Head shadow will be above the shine. Okay, below the blush. Alright, yeah. And then the head color will be head color. Hey, not on the MH, it's just gonna go head color, yeah. Okay. Alright, so with this, let me just pull. Okay, let me just get all of this put together, and this will be the head layer. Yes, yeah. Head color. Alright, so this is the head. Now I can move the head into the split layer, so everything just go poof, vanish for now. Not SH now. Okay. Could you mess up? Okay. Nah, that is new. Correct. Now everything is good. Everything is nice inside here, and the split layer is there. Okay. Alright, so now on this head empty group, right? Okay, yeah, then can you test this one? Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Ears. Okay, ears is simple. Just merge it. Okay, and then just split it. Erase one side of the ear, and then reflect, erase the other side. Okay, and then just title whichever it is here. Ear right, ear R, and ear L. Yes, yeah. Okay. Do I find hair hard to rig? It really depends on the individual individual models. Yeah, some hairs are easier to rig, some hairs are harder to rig. Yeah, but in general, short hair is harder to rig than long hair. Yeah. Because long hair you get to hide the layers, yeah. In short hair, basically all your mistakes are shown. Yeah. So if you have been on my Twitch and you've seen my other riggings, yeah, okay, you realize how much more I'm struggling with short hair than a long hair, yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's a top layer, top shadow. Okay. Wait, what is this? Okay. Alright, so right now I'm actually, okay, this is where, you know, I need to start looking at what are the individual layers here. What are the parts in it? Yes, yeah. Oh, I really love how Min split this, yeah. This is a very interesting split, yeah. Very interesting, yeah. Top color. I don't even see where this top color is, yeah. Ah, okay, so the X is the base, yeah. Got it. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I actually love how Min split this. Very, very interesting. Not easy, but very interesting. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm happy. I am happy. Okay, the only one that is a bit tricky is this one here. This one feels that it's out of place here. Yeah. I'm not even sure if Min purposely left this way. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is the upper body shadow. Okay. Upper body shadow. Alright, so this is the top color. This is going to be the clothes top base. Okay, yeah. Blue base. Okay. Alright, so let's remove this. This will be blue shadow. As you can see, I'm removing all the masking here. Alright, so this allows me to, you know, remask them in Live2D. Yes, yeah. Okay. Lower black shadow. Okay, yeah. This is going to be fun. Upper black shadow. Yeah. Top line and book shine. Okay. Seems you're all good for this. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the booba clothes. Booba clothes. Alright, once again, like I said, this is my first time looking at this model here, and I actually have no idea what I'm dealing with at the moment. Yes, yeah. Hi! No Twitch stream. No, today no Twitch stream. Today is once again one of the nice you know, record of what I'm doing in rigging. Yeah. So yes, going to keep the record clean today, yeah. Alright, so this part is actually affected by the shadow. Ah, no wonder Min did it that way, yeah. Ah. Okay. I see what she did there. I see what she did there, yeah. How am I gonna do this? Let me have another shadow later on here. Let's have a look at the booba. Upper chest is just here, right? Right? Okay. Hey, because of the character design, do I really need the booba on the chest separate now? Okay. Alright, yes, I'll just keep it separate for good measure. Why will I use it separate? I have no idea. I don't really care, but let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up here, and then gonna set this to the book color. Yeah. And let's merge this group. Yes, yeah, merge group. Booba. Okay, just gonna do booba. Alright, yeah. Okay, so alright, so basically I'm just keeping layers separate just for good measure, in the sense that you know, I won't know what is gonna be the end result, so I'm just gonna keep them separate for, yeah, just keep them separate, yeah. Okay. Okay, merge layers. Alright, we've got the chest set up. We've got the booba set up. Okay, both are nicely set up here. And then we've got the let's do the neck. Neck was behind the booba. Wait, I'm gonna see the top clothes again here. Why is the neck behind here, don't you? Oh, okay, now I know why neck is there. Okay, so let me just take this, put this down here. Okay. Alright, now I know why she did a chest instead of wing. Okay. Alright, let me just go back a bit. Okay, so the upper chest body is here. The front should be here. Is here. Okay. Alright. Wait. Merge the chest layer first. Is here. Then we do the mask, and then we merge the layers here. Yes. Merge down. Okay. Alright, so yes, I've changed up the chest settings a bit. Basically the layering of where I'm gonna mask everything does change then, yeah. And are you tell? Why are you confused, yeah? And hello Ray Chan, how's it going, yeah? And yes, Reload, hi, I mainly stream on Twitch. Mostly when I, mostly when I have a need to like document things properly, or just I just feel like just streaming both sides, then I'll just stream both sides, yeah. Ayeta, why are you confused? Like, which part are you confused at, yeah? Do let me know. I'll see if I can try to explain it, yeah. Is the masking very confusing, yeah, at the moment? Yes. Neck, chest. Alright, let's start the waist. Is there any weird parts in the waist, yeah? Shell black. Okay. Alright, so if this thing is mostly shadowed, then I don't actually have to like do anything, right? Yeah, it's just as it is, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I am gonna do some changes to this part, definitely right now. Okay, so for the waist, I'm gonna start doing quite a bit of changes. This is where I think you can see me like actually doing some serious reworking. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's go straight into the okay, this is not important. Alright, let's go straight into this here. Alright, so for the blacks over here, or rather the lines per se, yeah. Okay, anything but the blues. Okay, take all of this, put together, merge layers. Okay, yeah. Alright, yes, yeah. Are you tired? Let me know which part you're confused. I'll see if I can explain a bit more, yeah. Okay, so what's happening right now, yeah, is I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna start yeeting out things I don't need. Okay, yeah, or things that I wanna like fix up. Okay. So for example, like here, let's start fixing. I'm gonna start fixing this layers now. Just neatening it out a bit. Okay. And actually moving this out. Okay, so that's the part where I say I want certain things my way, yeah, and it should show quite clearly that this is a me thing, yeah. Okay. Okay. So what I'm doing right now, yeah, is I'm actually extending out the details, as you can see. Is here. At the top doesn't need, and then I'm just gonna yeet this on. So what I essentially did is I've split out the lines, hit the black lines from the rest of the line art, is here, and all the layers here. So this is where I'm gonna do a bit of masking later on in Live2D to get this part done properly here. So exactly where do I determine I want such things here? It's pretty much mentally based on what you see, and then you go like, okay, I want a certain thing a certain way, yes, yeah, and then you just split it from there, yeah. Okay, alright, so let's go to the black waistlines. Black waistlines. I see. Yeah, I actually am redoing it, so later on I can show you what I'm going to do with this now. Okay. Alright, so on the waist here, this is going to be a waistline. Okay, yeah. I'm also going to go in and start yeeting out things that I don't need. Yeah. Alright, so basically you can see me in this erasing the existence of those black lines from earlier on, yeah. Or where the black lines were. Yes, yeah. So I'll explain in a bit of detail in the meowman what I'm doing in a bit, okay? I can't show the full thing here, but this will definitely give you some insight on what is running through my mind here. Okay, so this layer, okay, these two layers are not needed. Yes, yeah, need this. Okay, let me just save this Lexverse. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then this one stays. This one has no changes to it. Wait, actually let me get this out. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, the blue over here also. Let me standardize the blue to the whole thing. Yes, yeah. So as you can tell, I'm actually changing how I handle this part completely near. So can you see this blue part is going to be blue. I don't need the white behind because the white behind is not going to contribute to anything here. Okay, so this is going to waist color. Waist shadow. Okay. Waist line on waist black lines. Okay, yeah. So what's gonna happen at this stage here is this two. Let me just do a demo here. It's not a very clear demo, but this two is gonna be like this here. And when I do the rigging later on, okay, I will have the option to basically do this here. See how this thing moves? Alright, so this will actually help to create some body movement when required here. As whether I exactly use this or why, like, you know, not use this, I don't know yet, yeah. But I always have to like prepare layers that, you know, there is a chance I might switch to that, yeah. There's a chance I might have to change up some of the positioning at all. So this is where I do it. I may or may not use this, okay? As a disclaimer, I may or may not use this in the final setup, yeah. But this is just for safe measure, yeah. Yeah. And then what am I doing? Step. Oh, what's step Vtuber? I'm not step nya. I'm genius nya. Alright, I'm now in the I'm asking which step I'm in nya. I'm actually in the setting up phase, yes nya. Of this model nya. Still is in preparation. It's not. I'm nowhere near ready, yes nya. So this upper body shell I won't need either. I've already used up everything that needed. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be the I'll take this out. Okay. Thankfully all this is gonna be in under the top. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. Nice. Okay. Alright, next thing here I need to see what is this linking up to. Hips, lower legs. Okay. For this one, yeah. So that's a shell one, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for this one, yeah. Let's just do this. Merge layers and then lower legs here. Lower legs and merge layers, yeah. Let's have a look at the thighs. Okay, remember the hips. Okay, the thighs. Alright, so let's just merge the thighs. Okay, yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing on this one, yeah, is the shadow. I'm just gonna like apply the shadow onto all of the layers, yeah. A shadow to the hips, and then merge down. Okay, let's go to shadow to the lower legs. Yeah. Merge down, and the last one shadow to the thighs and merge down. Okay, the hips and all looks pretty good, nicely split, yeah. So I have no issues there. Just the lower legs and the thighs need to legs. Yeah. Okay, I'll just split this up. Okay, and then I have to just yeeters, deleters, one side each. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so once again, just to say, one of the reasons why I'm choosing to do this on stream, okay, is to keep a record, and also because this model is a bit more simple compared to what I've done previously. Yeah. Alright, so it will be faster, yeah. Because like for minimal one, yeah, I took about 2-3 days to actually sort out the layers, yeah. So I can't have like, you know, 3 streams just going through what I'm doing, yeah. And I personally don't really like I don't like to show like, you know, this part, yeah, most of the time, especially when it gets messy, yeah, because even I myself don't know what I'm doing sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Alright, but this one I was a bit more confident, so I was like, okay, let's just show this part, yeah. Yeah, so if you got any questions, just go away, yeah. Am I a good teacher? This is more making most of the answer. Oh yes, I hope that makes sense, yeah. I will be doing Willow Hat. I will be trying to do more more actual tutorials, yeah, on the actual steps, on actual tools, yeah. That will be coming soon. I can't say when, but it's coming soon. It's new. Alright, yeah, so with this, you've got the body base today. Yes, new. Alright, and yes, I will be working on some. I'm actually working on them right now. I just need to get certain things sorted out before I can, like, you know, share with everyone more details here. Okay, so for the hands here, okay, I'm a bit confused on the shadows. Okay, yeah. Alright, okay, let's handle the hands first. Okay, so the hands is, I'm gonna keep it simple here. Go merge this, merge this. Alright, so for the lower hands and upper hands, I'm gonna merge. Do I want to merge everything? Actually, I'll look at the lower hands again. No, I'll put them separate here. Okay. So let me remove the masking on this. Okay. And then let's merge the lower hands, upper hands. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then I'll put the shadow similar to what I did earlier on here to each of the layers here. But I just put in the shadow and merge down. Yes, yeah. I put in the shadow and then merge down. Alright, so this is gonna be lower, upper, yeah. Hand, sleeve. Okay, so I'm gonna put this together, put this in hands. Alright, once I have the hands done, yeah, similar to what I did just now, deleting one side. Yeah. Alright, so basically I'm just splitting left and right now. Okay. Alright, so I've got the left, there's gonna be hands left, our arm, and our arm. Okay, now. How long have I been rigging? I've been rigging for over 2 years right now. Yes, yeah. So I definitely yeah, I've seen like a lot of variety of rigs here. Which is why sometimes you see me like, hey, why am I doing like some extra steps on certain things here? It's because I have previously faced some rigs here that add like extra steps on the Photoshop layers especially here. Okay, I have faced a couple of rigs where I did not prepare the artwork properly, yeah, and it turned into disaster, yeah. So because of that, I rather over prepare some layers, yeah, than to under prepare the layers these days, yeah. Like for example, the waist part was a good example of my over preparation. I may or may not use that part, yeah, but I prepared it beforehand just in case, yeah. Okay, back hair highlight. Alright, this is not okay. So this is back hair 1, back hair 2. Okay. Okay, I need to see layers for what is here. I can't tell what is what here. Back hair 2. Okay. Okay. So this is simple, merge layers here, merge group. Alright, and then merge group. This one is quite straightforward, yeah. Genius thing, yeah. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do once again is I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna duplicate this and just set this up as Panyama. I have a feeling there's a slight issue with the model already, yeah. Alright, like I have this like inkling feeling there's something wrong with the hair. So let me just do a double check on this later on, yeah. Okay, so now the hair is all done. What's gonna happen next here is I'm gonna do BH1, BH2. Alright, and then I'm gonna group this. BHS, BH sides basically, yeah. Alright, duplicate this, and once again I have to do the left side, right side thing. You see, just delete one side each, yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's gonna be BHL and BHR. Okay, you see. Hey. I forgot to invert this. Okay. Alright, so later on I'll only be rigging one side, I won't be rigging both sides, and then just also mirror it, yeah. Alright, so I'm done the BH, yes, yeah. BHM, BH middle, or back hair main, that's how I name it, yeah. And this is gonna be under BH. Alright. Alright, so in terms of what is done as a base, it's all done, yeah. But I'm gonna do a double check, yeah, because I have a very bad feeling about this part of the hair, yeah. Okay. So allow me like just demonstrate how I normally run through my thought process, yeah, at this stage. Alright, FH is fine. I'm gonna just move the top out, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I moved it this way, so I'm just doing my own testing, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I over worried myself, yeah. Okay. So yeah, normally I do like my own testing here. If I can't get a rough movement in Photoshop, means I cannot move this at all, yeah. Does that make sense? So this is gonna be SH, yes, yeah. Yeah, so this thing works here. Perfect. So you see how this thing works here? And then I see I have a middle layer over here. Let's hide some of the shades first, yeah. Okay. And then I see I have the MH here to basically bolster this. Yes, yeah. Oh yes, I've got enough layers to work with, yeah. So can you see that I'm just making sure that I've got enough layers on each side, yeah? Yeah. So yeah, this is good, yeah. This is good, yeah. The hair will be difficult. No. Actually, I thought the hair is not gonna be that difficult, yeah. I did keep this separate, yeah, because when this goes down, Min actually has provided me this layer, yeah, that actually solves it, yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, do I name each of the hair layers? Yes, I name most of them, but I don't name left and right, yeah. Because unless left and right is important in when it's different, okay, yeah, like if left and right are not symmetrical, I'll have to name it here. Let's see if I have a sample. Why is the rest open here? Nope. Okay. Oh, but I name, okay, normally I name it the same thing, yeah, and after that just change it up. So here's some extra things that I'll be doing before I end my stream. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you some extra stuff. Alright, so for example, a model like this, okay, yeah. At the left and the right hair is completely different, yeah. So you see me name like FH1, FH2, so this is for the front hair part. Yes, yeah, this is for this part. Okay, and for the layer behind, you see me name it like HLM, hairline middle 3, okay, hairline middle left, a hairline left, and hairline left 2. Alright, so this is different parts as well. Okay, because this is all different. Yes, yeah. Alright, so this is when the model requires it, yeah, I will actually name each part differently, yeah. But if the model doesn't require this, then I will not name it as such, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if the left and right is different, yeah, I'll do it, yeah. Today is a short stream. Okay. Because of what I'm doing on YouTube, okay, yeah, I will be taking let's see, 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, yeah, I'll be ending stream. Okay, I'll be ending stream, but I will start a second stream. Okay, yeah, I'll be having a second stream, yeah, because okay, this second stream will allow me to actually set everything in proper chapters. Yes, yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, talking about this weekend's alpha, I'm probably not going. Okay. Anyways, yes. So my plan is I plan to, okay, I'll be starting a second stream to actually show you how I'm gonna put it in into Photoshop. Oh, sorry, into Live2D. Yep. So that was what I'm gonna like discuss. How am I going to do the layering? How am I going to do the initial grouping? And then I should be, yeah, that is the real end of streaming. Does that make sense? Okay, so join me in about 5 to 10 minutes time. I will be starting up a new stream so that the title and the chapters will be the same. So yes, once again, if you like this video, it assisted you and all, remember to give this video a like. Okay, subscribe to my channel for more Live2D stuff, yeah. Alright, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you on the other stream. Yes, yeah, really shortly. Okay, bye bye, yeah.